welcome your New York Knicks. At forward, at 6'4", number 3.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. So the Nets starting 5. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Hield. And it's Shepherd in at the 1 spot. And for New York, we've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center. They get it back. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Shepherd the pass to Simmons. Floats one. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Brunson. Another shot, and Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Claxton on the follow.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. Hart with it. Picked out by Claxton. Hart, that's good.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Shepherd with the ball. Brunson covering. Hield can't hit.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Bridges misses.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepherd.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to Detroit. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Next ball.
And checking out some numbers for Ben Simmons. The Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Hield the pass to Claxton. Here's Simmons, and it's all evened up.
Well, you've got to like the sight of Simmons knocking down the jump shot. Unless you're the other team, of course. Then you know you're in trouble when he's making jumpers.
Now, here's Hart. And the rejection by Claxton. Simmons finds Hield. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And a new group in for the Nets. Bol, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Williams comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Fultz, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And Demon subbed in for Shepherd. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Knicks.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Robinson passes to Milton.
And checking out the numbers for Clarkson. Some last season stats for him. He was around 16 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
With them in a good position. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And so here is New York, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Fultz kicks to Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
Nice hustle from Bol in transition. The big fella getting those feet up and down and able to finish in transition.
Knicks trail by 6. Here's Clarkson. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Knicks with possession here. Claxton the pass to Fultz. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The Knicks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And stolen by Bol. Now here's Fultz. Defended by McBride. Fultz dishes the Bol. A 3. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
3 points.
Bol's got 5 points so far.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
And you know what? We're watching exactly what the officials are seeing from the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus. We've got the time right here, so they're making sure they got it right.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
It's still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Nets lead by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Bol out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then there's Shepherd. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Here's Hart. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
Here's Shepherd. 9 points last game. And the dunk by Bol.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's Brunson. 7-point differential. And Towns gets it to go.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back over to you, Kevin.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And the Nets making a change here. Brownie's checked in.
Now into the lineup.
Knicks trail by 6.
Brownie.
Brunson draws the double. Hart left side. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Hart's got 7.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Bridges against Simmons. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Hart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hart's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it's a slow start. They've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Tries again, and he makes good on the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Nets lead. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Heel the pass to Simmons. They kick out to Heel. Pass to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hart. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot. Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons. Williams comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Fultz checked in for Buddy Hield. And Demon subbed in for Shepard.
And they were only in the league's top 20 in terms of points off turnovers. I think that was an area of concern last year, not capitalizing on their defense.
Nets trail by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. And again, no good by Brooklyn. New York with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. No one covering. Clarkson's got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Clowney. Still scoreless. Fultz kicks to Williams. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Fultz the pass to Claxton. And the shot is good. Claxton's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfect.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Knicks. They're up by 3. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Some struggles for New York in the first quarter. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough stops and sunk into a 7-point hole by the end of the period. They were much more effective once the second quarter got underway, rallying to turn their deficit into a 3-point halftime lead. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action, and so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
Their unselfishness has kept them in the game. Just look at the assist numbers. Guys are making cuts. They move with the ball freely. You look to see the offense function like a well-oiled machine, sort of like itself.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Josh Hart with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Here's Shepard. Claxton finds Simmons. 5 on the clock. And it's Shepard missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the Defensive Player of the Year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Guys, back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, That's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
And such a nice move to make the basket work. Towns has got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. They're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
It's really easy for Bol to throw it down. Man, I'm a little jealous, especially with these creaky knees that I've got. I don't even think I could dunk in my dreams.
Yabusele with it, covered by Simmons. Towns kicks to Milton. Yabusele against Simmons.
Great defense from Bol, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.
Shepard the pass to Simmons. And he slams it down right on top of Karl-Anthony Towns.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
New York calls timeout. A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And a new group in for the Nets. Connie's checked in. Zaire Williams comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Buddy Hield. And Demon subbed in for Shepard. And it's Demon missing. The Knicks leading by 6. Williams with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Great decision by Bol at 7'2". He's got a view that very few have.
Pass to McBride. Back to Milton. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Williams for 3. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Milton the pass to McBride. Back to Milton. Second shot opportunity. Good work there as it goes. He's got 6.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Timeout called the Nets for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Yabusele. And Anunoby subbed in for Shake Milton.
For your Knicks.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
OG Anunoby.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Bol.
Always a lurking presence on the defensive end. Robinson all over that one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And Anunoby slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
And Clowney can't get it to go. From deep three-point territory. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Knicks lead by 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And it's the Knicks with the ball. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Buddy Hield. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Shepard. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Right there, OG uses his physical tools to his advantage. If a defender wants to get physical with him, he says, bring it on, fella, bring it on.
Nets trail by 10. Shepard the pass to Thybulle. Three-pointer, Hield hits it from three-point range.
And the D was right there, but Hield is gifted at staying locked in on the way up.
On the wing, Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And Claxton throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Nets. Brunson downhill, and he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Anunoby. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Shepard, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team when he's shooting it like this. Great to see him finding the scoring rhythm.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Your next City Kid.
And New York making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Just 2 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tell you what, every coach would love to have a bunch of guys like OG Anunoby. I mean, long, athletic, and make plays at the defensive end at a high level. And, of course, being able to knock down the three is that whipped cream on the strawberry shortcake.
Now here's Hield. Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Oh, just outsmarting the coverage. Pretty savvy pump fake by Simmons.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. And Simmons drops them both. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Brunson surveying the D. Over Shepard. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Nets trail by 7. Pass to Simmons.
2 minutes.
And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 9. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, this percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Shepard, and it's good assisting on the play with Simmons.
That's from
Simmons got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
I love the low simmer fire that Brunson plays with. He seems never to be out of control or over emotional. And when he goes inside, he's prepared to fight. Tell you what, if you're pulling for Ben Simmons, it's great whenever he takes over a possession like that. Killer instinct for sure.
1:09 left in the fourth, and the layup is good. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead. Brunson the bounce pass, and Ball sends it back. Anunoby, good. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hield dishes to Simmons. Here's Shepherd. And a miss there on the triple.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And they go to the intentional foul. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns.
Now into the lineup for New York.
Brunson outside. Bridges inside. Covered by Hield. And now we've got the intentional foul.
14 foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
3-pointer Hield. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Fires the 3. Hield can't hit. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's the Knicks with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensively. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time